Now, based on the first two episodes of Raising Cain in season two, it pretty much looks like Raquel has it all figured out at this point, and that she has no other competition that's in her way. But of course, there's always a challenge that a character as powerful as she is in the Power Universe has to overcome. And she doesn't really know the fact that Unique still has a chance at getting what he wants at the end of the day and just taking back the corners and just pretty much everything that he lost from the first season. I feel like whenever the producers of the Power Universe they set up the characters to make it seem like they have no other challenges left and they have all the control that they could possibly have, usually something that the character doesn't expect happens. They're trying to make it seem like there's no way that he can get back what he lost. But usually when producers do that, that means that there's a twist that's going to happen later on down in the season. And I feel like in the season they're gonna explore the fact that Unique still has a chance at taking back everything that he lost in the first season. And I feel like it's gonna be very interesting to see how he does certain things throughout the episodes. And I feel like the number one thing that he's gonna go for is basically slowly removing everybody from Raquel's, block and sort of convincing them that what he has to offer is better than what she has to offer. And I feel like he's gonna rise above some of the mistakes that he made in the first season, which will only be interesting to see when it comes to his character development. That's something that the Power Universe has always shown when it comes to these type of characters. And I feel like it's gonna cause Raquel a lot, and it could cause her Kanan at the end of the day and her own freedom if she doesn't want Unique to have any control at all, and she wants to be, just the king of the whole South Side and just be in control of everything that's going on in the streets. I mean, I feel like that's a big weakness for her character, and I feel like that's gonna show throughout the season. And obviously, Unique is gonna come in when she's at her most vulnerable, I guess, and he's gonna, just take back control. But at the same time, Kanan is also gonna be there, and I'm pretty sure Kanan is not just gonna let Unique slide that easily. And I feel like that's gonna be the start of that transition between seeing this young and innocent Kanan just with his mom to being this huge monster that's basically taking control of the South Side once his mother goes down for the actions that she's about to take in the season. Because ultimately, I feel like nobody that has as much power as she has will not face consequences eventually. I feel like there's always going to be a challenge for someone like Raquel. And I feel like towards the end of the season, she's going to go down. There's always two things that could happen in the situation that she's in. She could either get killed or get locked up. I'm going for the fact that she's going to be locked up, or someone really, really close to her is gonna die or get locked up. Something that's gonna throw her off and not have her be in that same place that we're now seeing her in. And obviously, with that comes a lot of, other things along the way with characters like Kanan, who will obviously do their best to try to, be there for their mother, but at the same time, once she's taken away from him, in my opinion, I feel like this is the time where we're gonna see Kanan completely transform into a monster, the monster that we saw in the first seasons of Power, because he's not gonna be, right next to his mother. His mother has always been someone that has sort of kept him in check, and as we saw in the first episode, he's not really sure if this is the life that he wants for himself. So not having his mother around for him when the season ends, and then starting off season 3 with him, just being by himself in the streets, having no role model next to him. There's a possibility that Howard is going to take him in, but as we all know, Kanan is not going to be that young and innocent, kid for that long. As we all know that he becomes this huge monster later on down the line. And I feel like regardless if Howard gains custody of Kanan, that's not going to stop him from, being in the streets. Kanan is still going to have family out there, and there's still going to be competition in the streets, regardless if they figure out some way to, take Unique out by the end of the season. I feel like there's always going to be something that draws Kanan back to the streets, and I feel like the producers are going to review that towards the end of the season. But again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens and how it plays out. Let me know your predictions for this season. What do you think is going to happen between Unique and Raquel? I feel like it's going to be one of the best seasons of the spinoff. Let me know your predictions, your theories down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.